Hello Gemini, and welcome to your Tarotscopes for the time of September 2013. Now we will be covering your home and your family, your career and your goals. We'll be looking at your finances, also looking at your health and well-being and relationships during this period of time. The first thing that you do have around you in connection with your home and your family is, I just feel old grievances or frustrations seem to be coming up, and this could be that it's about needing to bring out the forgiveness bar, okay, work out if this is really to your benefit to be in this position, okay, whether it is a past anxiety or fear or frustration, but I just feel everything brewing and kind of coming to a bit of a head. And you may be finding that when this happens, okay, it's easier to clear the air. I just feel frustrations where the home is concerned, so not feeling that everything is running according to plan or as smooth, but it's like as if you're feeling that this is not the end of, like the situation. You will be able to get through this, and I really do feel that kind of understanding and compassion and forgiveness bar really kind of being lifted during this period of time, because it's like as if there's a few kind of like little bit of abrasive moments where you seem to be floating along quite nicely, okay, and something kind of throws you off guard or puts you into a position where you feel quite vulnerable, and there could be a bit of a knee-jerk reaction during this period of time. In connection with your career and your goals, I get don't stress, everything's going to be all right. And you could be anxious whether you're going to have enough work, is things going to be okay, if you're working for a company, have they got the budget in? And I just kind of get, look, you're giving it all you've got, and you're going to be finding that everything's going to work out just fine, not to stress. Now for those that are looking for work, you may be finding during this period of time, it's like as if you may be finding a lot more applications out there. You're having to invest a little bit more time and energy into your career path to see these successes, and I really do feel that you'll get some great results, but not to worry yourself sick about it. You're good enough, you've got the skills, people like you. You may be finding that there is a little bit of a delay in the interview process, okay, or a little bit of a delay in getting things started, but that doesn't mean that you haven't got good potential for that right work. In connection with your finances, well, we've got a great encouragement in connection with our income. You may be finding that there is some assistance coming around or a bit of a supplement. You also may be finding during this period of time that there is a lot of equality, meaning that the efforts that you've put in connection with your finances, be this a savings plan or going for a loan or an application or making commitments, okay, you will be finding this really pays dividends for you during this period of time. In connection with your health and your well-being, it's about you separating the wheat from the chaff. Now you're away from your normal routines during this month, so you may be finding that your body's a little bit out of sync, okay, and this may be quite frustrating, especially if you're quite a hypertensive person and you hang on to things. You may be finding that you're going through periods of time and just wanting to be on your own, and this could be also to do with your health and your well-being. You need to isolate what it is that's really not working for you at the moment, and kind of work through what is it that you can do to kind of turn things around and make them a little bit easier. And sometimes this is as much as just saying it or writing it on paper and repeating it to ourselves, because once we've done that, we're able to understand it a little bit more. We kind of like take it up into our conscious mind as well. In connection with your relationships, I've got the OCD card here. So this means obsessive compulsive disorders, but also it means don't obsess about situations. Don't get caught up on the same roundabout, okay, and then continually find yourself, coming up and butting heads over the same matter or situation. This is really about, stepping back and understanding that we can't always control a situation or a circumstance, but by letting it have a little bit of breathing space, we're able to see this in a more kind of rational mind, okay, or a more understanding format. But what you're going to be finding that this is one of those times that if you keep pushing, okay, if you keep stressing, if you keep on top of everything and don't give it that space, that it becomes an obsession of, trying to make all these changes that we know we can't make. Now this could also, be concerning in connection with health and well-being, okay, and it could also have quite a detrimental effect on yourself, because because of this. Now, for those that are single and looking, I just kind of really do feel that this is one of those months that you really need to relax, let things come naturally. Don't overstress, worry, or overdo it. You don't have to, be texting 100 times, a day to know if somebody likes you. It's just kind of a natural feeling, and I just feel like just go with the flow. Don't get caught up in, the extremes of whether a relationship is worthwhile, whether it isn't. Am I ready? Am I not ready? Just go with the flow and let it be natural.